As we wait, get ready. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Nr2003 series. We're here today for Bristol. Going into Bristol here today, Farron Elam Jr. is your new points leader going into this race. He is 3 points over Andrew Carnelli at the 5th. Matthew Hubert is 3rd. 42 back, Colin Francis, 68 back, along with Emerson Arden. And then Joseph Causey, Ryan Keenan, Dylan Rash, Luna Farmer, and Angel Gutierrez are your top 10 and chase drivers at this moment. Connor Cunningham, 9 points out of that. And everybody else is about 1 or 2 back from there. It's really close on the cut line right now for the playoffs. Or the chase. So, other than that, I don't know why it says Black Ops when I started this. But hopefully it doesn't. I think it's still this. It should be. We're going to take a look and make sure. But other than that, it is 375 laps here at Bristol today. Give me a second. And then I'm going to share the stream, get it going. And then we'll go from there. Late night stream tonight. After we played COD for about 4 hours. Oh, I didn't even. This is race. No, I did change it. Okay, race 6. There we go. Copy, post. Do that 2 more times, everybody. And then we will get on into it. This one more time. And then we'll do it into my Discord. Ta-da. And let's get on into the next race here. There we go. Yep, it's working. Let's get on into Bristol. See the floor, just make sure it's on that. All 39 and 100. Who will be on pole here today? That is the question.
Drivers, to your cars.
Looks like Barrett Compton got the pole at a 5.988 over Max Powers. Let me pull that up too. Sorry, guys. We're going to go change that, and I will be here. And then drivers list. There we go. Can figure it out for a second there. Alright, we are back. But we got the drivers list here. Barrett Compton and pole over Max Powers, Colin Francis, Sam Oscom, Matthew Huber, Chris Melee, Troy Salter, Daniel Wales, Max Service, and Devin Zimmerman. All top 10 coming from the back, and wherever else you want to see you're coming from. Ryan Keenan, Dylan Rash, Josh Fox, Joshua Balliet, and Kyle Ingerfeld, your bottom 5. Looking to make up some spots here. Let's go to happy hour, and let's go. Ryan Keenan, fastest in practice so far. Dan Park at a 16.0 now. Can everybody else get faster? About 20 minutes left in practice. Apparently, it was just a really good quality lap by Barrett Compton as he, after that, man, Compton was 35th apparently in race pace. Hopefully that doesn't prove to be true for him. As we do that, go to TV1, we'll get this going.
Drivers, cars.
We'll let that go. We'll get ready to go green here.
Drivers, start your engines!
And we're going green. They're getting ready to go green. Is everybody good? Looks like no mechanical failures so far. Oh, I'm wrong. The 25, Angel Gutierrez does not want this. I think they're just inside the top 10 of points, and now they have a blown motor right away. That is not good for them. They're the only one. Yep, and they did drop already. Everybody will get up there. It's getting ready to go green. And we have green here at Bristol. 375 laps. Barrett Compton has the lead for now. Clears ahead of Colin Francis in the 30. How can the 18 of Matthew Hubert get around the 32 of Max Powers? They cannot. Powers clears for third. Now we go back to the 22. Troy Salter trying to get to Matthew Hubert. So far, so clean. Next service now in the 0, side by side with the 40 of Sam Onscon and the 41 of Reese Schaefer now. Still green for the moment. Reese Schaefer now to the inside of the 40. The 25 somehow only a lap down. I'm pretty sure they had a blown motor. Yeah, they at least got a lap completed, so they will get points. But Barrett Compton leads by 7 tenths already. And the 40 falling way back. Started up towards the front. And it was a piston issue for the 25 right away. Unfortunate. Adam Gardner to the inside. Clears the 49. Dan Park also clears the 49. Of Chris Melee. Oop, what did I just hit? Oh, there we go. We're good. Now Joseph Causey trying to get around Chris Melee. It's Melee and the 49 is continually following back, unfortunately. Now side by side still with the 29. Can he get around Causey? Causey clears him. Now the 31. Dylan Ibrahim is still here. Here comes Connor Cunningham to the inside of the 49 now. The 49 goes way up the track. Here comes Ben Park now on the 21. Side by side now, Chris Melee. Melee continually to fall back. And it's a loud double file towards the end of the pack. Now Barrett Compton, quite a far ahead of your race leaders. Oh, the 38 gets turned into the wall. Does he get hit by anyone else? No. No yellow either. It was off the track. Voiles probably not going to be happy about that one here today. Here comes the race leader. He's going to lap him now. It looks like the 30. Colin Francis is catching up to Barrett Compton here. We're going to continue to watch that as we have caught some lap traffic of Devin Zimmerman now in the 12. I think the 12 was involved in that wreck. We're going to go take a look at that real quick, and we will be back to the race lead in a second. Just a quick look. It looks like off the corner, the 38 just gets turned by Kyle Lingerfelt. And nothing else he could have done there. Barrett Compton, like I said, has the 12. Devin Zimmerman right in front of him for some reason. Gonna try and lap the 12 already. Maybe the 12 is having some car issues here. It's gonna be hard to pass here probably. Unless you're in the back of the pack here. Yeah, it's mainly single file for the moment. We'll go back. It looks like Reese Schaefer trying to get around Max Service still here for the moment. Here comes Reese to the inside of the zero. Max Servison, he's going to clear. Max might get stuck in the highline now. Here comes the 42 of Corey Chase. And Corey Chase clears the zero. Hopefully that zero Max Service can get to the bottom. Okay, Colin Francis hang on over Max Powers here for second. You got Chevys second, third, fourth, and a Dodge leading the race at the moment. As we continue to watch the battle for second here, we're already coming to lap 18 here at the moment. And only the 25 is out with the piston issue. It looks like Voiles got his damage fixed and is 5 laps down. Max Powers is there at the 30 of Colin Francis. Can they make a move though? That is the question. Will they move the 30? Barrett Compton's gonna lap Devin Zimmerman ahead of these two. Might slow him up a little bit. Ah, damn, I forgot to look and see how many laps they have on gas. I heard something. I thought, could be wrong. Barrett Compton now pulling away. Zimmerman, the only other one a lap down now. They've been green this whole time. So when they start pitting, it'll tell us how far they can go. Can Matthew Huber get around Max Powers now? He's looking to the inside, can't quite get there yet. Some people like the shorter tracks more than others. I think they're personally a lot of fun. Now, the 30 needs to get around the 12 of Devin Zimmerman here. They all do. And the 30 messes up into the corner. Here comes Max Powers now. Can they make a move? Not quite. The 30 hangs on for right now. Now the 18 of Matthew Hubert looking to get there. Colin Francis can somehow stayed ahead of the 32 of Max Powers. They're going to lose a lot of time to Barrett Compton now. They're going to be about a second back. These three are really close to each other. Oh, Barrett Compton pits. I'm hoping that is for a pit strategy, or I think he has a car problem right now. Is he going to be able to make it back? Is this going to throw a yellow? Looks like he might have fixed it, but he's going to have to come down pit road. That gives the lead to Colin Francis here in the 30. Over Max Powers, Devin Zimmerman gets back in the lead lap for right now. We'll continue to figure out what is going on with that. Matthew Hubert tried to make a move in the 32 Max Powers. Can't quite get there. The 32 now has run. Powers trying to get around Colin Francis. Barrett Compton led laps, but had a problem. Doesn't look like he's out of the race. We're going to go see. He's just on pit road still. Having some kind of mechanical issue. And it has him come down pit road now. As they go back to the leaders. We'll see how this continues to go. Francis trying to get around the 12 now, and they're catching up to the end of the pack here. This could get interesting. Hubert right on the back of the 32 again. As they're starting to get held up here. We got the 38 who is slower. And Francis goes high because of that. And the 20 of Luna Farmer blows up now. And here comes Troy Salter for third place around the 18 of Matthew Hubert and clears. That is unfortunate now for the 20. The 38 looks like they did fix most of their damage, but not all of it. That is why the 38 is slower here. It looks like the AI do make a little bit of mistakes at this track, which is interesting to see. Here comes the 30. Pulling Francis to lap. The 38 finally, and Max Powers goes way high, gets stuck behind the 38. Here comes Troy Salter now for second. Yep, the 38 now stuck behind the 32. Almost hits the wall, the 38 does. Hubert clears Max Powers also and finally gets back to the inside line. Colin Francis now pulling away. The 38 holding some people up. Reese Schaefer now gets put out of line. He's going to get passed by the 42 Corey Chase. Maybe Max Service. Nope, he gets to the bottom. He gets around the 38. But that's starting to check everybody up here. We'll see how that continues to go. Here comes Dan Park now to the outside. Or inside of RJ Bishop there. But the 38 blocks the bottom right now. The 7 needs to get... This is the battle for the top 10 right now. As they go back up here. The 30 starting to pull away. Max Service right in the back of Reese Schaefer now. And the 20 also had a piston issue. That is unfortunate for Luna Farmer. 2 people out for piston issues in the first 40 laps. Now we'll go back a little bit. 38 still getting passed by everybody. RJ Bishop losing some spots here. Connor Cunningham is inside. Ben Park also back here in the 21. These two still battling as they're catching up to the little bit slower 88 or 38 of Daniel Voiles. Still don't know what happened to the 43 after leading the first, 20 laps. Had an issue, had to pull down. RJ Bishop hits the wall a little bit as they're battling back there. Colin Francis trying to lap Devin Zimmerman, almost gets into the 12. That was close, but does put Devin Zimmerman back a lap down. Now Troy has to do that. The 38 finally getting passed by people. RJ Bishop losing a lot of spots right now. Was the top 10 at one point. Continues to fall back. The 43 actually might be a little faster right now because of new tires. Fastest car on track is Joseph Causing, the 29. Right now, next one to go lap down, Andrew Carnoli, the 4th. And Brian Glennon in the 98. I swear, Brian Glennon has no luck in the series. Colin Francis just dominating at the moment after the 43 had a problem. Now we wait to see when they hit the pit. I'm going to assume around 80 to 100. Anywhere, or 90 to 100 probably. Hubert getting close to Troy Salter now in the 22. Maybe has a little bit better of a long run car. Francis just pulling. Yep, Causey is 16-0. Farmer had a good one. The 43 had a good one, and both of their cars, fortunately, not here today. They're both having problems. The 20 out with the piston issue, and the 43 also had a mechanical issue. It has them 3 laps down, but back on the track. Corey Chase is looking to get underneath. Max Powers there, couldn't quite get there. Reese Schaefer now there. And the 41 trying to get around the 42. Can he do it? No. They're about 1.2 behind your race leader now. We're going to watch this battle. Max Service now back up to Reese Schaefer. Also, Dan Park right behind, and Farron Neelam Jr. in the 17. Got a Chevy, a Dodge, and a Ford back here. All the manufacturers in the back are back here right now in the top 10. Dan Park getting close to max service. Can Max hang on under pressure here from the 7? Will Dan try to make a move to the rear bumper here? On the turn on the back straightaway now. Max hangs on for the moment. The Troy seems to be holding this line up in the 22. A Chevy leads over a Dodge. A Chevy, and then another Dodge. And then the first Ford, I think. I don't think it's the 42. No, that's another Dodge. Or the 41 is a Dodge. I think it's the 17 back there. Troy now starting to pick up the pace again, I think. Reese Schaefer now close to Corey Chase again in the 42. Go through the field here. See if anyone's battling. Oh, just the people really around the 38. Here comes Christian back into the inside of Jesse Adams. This is right in front of the leader again, actually. This is the 38 car. After that spin. Colin Francis gets cleared of the 38 and will continue to try and put more people lap down. Will they be able to? We will see. And here comes Troy to the inside of the 12, or inside of Foils. He's going to clear with ease. Will Hubert get to him? Hubert also will get to the inside. Now, will Corey Chase try to pin the 32 behind the 38? He pushes the 32 up the track. Corey Chase now trying to get up in the 4th. It looks like he will get there to the inside. That is going to be a spot gain for the 42. And the 18 cannot seem to get around the 38. Hubert finally clears. Corey Chase now trying to. Here comes Reese Schaefer. And the 41 also here. Max Service though goes high and he's going to lose some spots. Maybe to Dan Park here as they're catching the 38. Max though somehow gets back to the bottom there. Farron gets sent up the track. Here comes Causey in the 29. Dan though goes high. Should probably go back to the bottom if he can. He can. Here comes Causey now. Causey wants 9th position. But Dan is somehow almost gets turned by the 29 of Causey. They might be 3 wide off the turn. The 38 is going to get turned by Dan Park. Somehow they save it. They all get through it. No yellow. The 21 and 17 are on the apron. Dan Park hits the wall now. That screws up his whole race so far. Now both Park brothers still green, but they all saved it. 38 almost caused a wreck there. That did check everybody up back here. Where are they? I think it's everybody here. 38 still continuing. Dan Park might hit the pit here for that damage. We'll see how his car continues, but he probably will fix that when he pits. Hopefully, he gets a yellow to do it so he doesn't go a lap down. Well, we'll go back from there. We'll go find the leader for a little bit here. Francis still has not put anybody else a lap down yet. We've only been in the race for about, what, 24 minutes? We're only at lap 68. We might get to 100 by half an hour. I don't think we will, but it'll probably take 2 hours for this, I would think. And it's about 25 into the stream. We're at 12:10. Probably be done like 1:30, 1:32. AM. So we'll see. Continue. That's still, didn't that happen in front of the leader? Yeah, the 38 is still right in front of the leader. Connor Cunningham close to Dylan Ibrahim here. This is for the top 10 now, with all that going on. Can Connor get around the 31? He's right on the back bumper. Nobody else out of the race. It's a lot of single file. Francis cannot seem to get around the lap traffic. Matthew Hubert closing in on Troy Salter once again. We'll see how that continues to develop. Here comes Hubert on Troy Salter. Can he get to the bumper? Will he get a run? He's looking to the inside. Troy hangs on for the moment. Troy does go a little high there, but nothing happens. Brian Glennon gets passed by the 01, so he might go lap down now, as we're catching back up to the 38 with the leaders. And the 98 might go lap down here to Francis. To the inside goes the 30. That might be a spot though for Devin Zimmerman. Zimmerman now there to the 98. Devin will not be last on track anymore. Except for the people that are laps down behind him, but he is now going to be the first one to lap down. Here comes the 38 with Colton Francis up here. Now we're going to continue to watch this again with the race leaders. More lap traffic plus the 38. So 3 lap cars ahead of the 22 and the 18 now, trying to get to the 30 of Francis. And we're in lap 80, so who knows what fuel is looking like for everybody. Corey Chase now losing spots back as he's got Reese to his inside. The 32 almost hit the 38 there. Reese Schaefer though clears for a top 5 spot over Corey Chase as they're going past the 38 now. Clear. Corey Chase now trying to get around him. Looks like they will be okay. Cause is still the fastest car. 33 in the lead lap. 37 left in the race. 2 lap down. 1-3, 1-8. Everybody else on the lead lap. For the moment. Oh, you're under yellow? No, you're not. I thought something happened there for a second. Seemed like everybody was just borderline slow. Colin Francis still leading. I want to wait now until he pits. Francis seems to be able to catch up to the end of the pack, but cannot get around them. Now, it really is just going to come down to pit stops, I feel. And how bad the 38 might screw some people up. Well, we will see. And then, during pit stops, people coming on and off the track, that could cause the yellow too. That's why I'm like, we're waiting to see when people pit. I'm thinking around 100. I mean, they might be able to go longer than that. 38 still getting lapped by everybody. Bear Compton probably has quite a bit fresh tires, might be able to get around people that way. But 18 of Hubert trying to get around Troy Salter again. Troy, he moved a lot of spots very early on, and now it seems like people can't pass him, so that might be a good thing for him. Corey Chase close to Reese Schaefer again. He wants to get back into the top 5. Can he get around the 41? Right now he cannot. He's at the bumper unless he gets the 41 to make a mistake. Get up underneath him off the corner. He probably will not be able to do anything. And he just lost a bunch of times at a 41 there. .38 now, red ahead of the 2 of Josh Fox. How long will Fox sit behind the slow car in 38? Kind of curious who the biggest mover of the day is. The 30 is still trying to put people a lap down. Devin Zimmerman was just pretty slow. Looked like he might have went way high there. Now these guys are right up to him. Oh, Max Power is close to the 18 of Hubert. Can't quite make a move. Troy wants to make a move in the 12. Can't quite get there. Is he going to go to the inside? He does. Tries to go to the inside of Devin Zimmerman there. Can't quite get it to work. Hubert now on his bumper because of this. With there being a lot of traffic here, this could make one of them have a mistake. And they're both running a little bit higher than the 32 right now. And it looks like none of them could get around. Francis is up to the, big Packer cars now ahead of him. Will this slow him up a lot? Will he actually be able to lap people or not? We will see. Francis can't do anything. Troy finally gets to the inside of Devin Zimmerman. Hubert is there to the inside of Zimmerman now also, so Zimmerman will definitely just lose the spots here. Oh, the 32 almost hits him now. That's close. Reese Schaefer looks like he should be able to get to the inside of the 12 too. And clear him and maybe keep up with those guys pace-wise. On 102. No yellow. Leaders still haven't pit. I wonder how far they can go. Is it 125 laps maybe? It might be a 2-stop race, which would be weird. Because then 150. Well, actually, no, then 275. Then 350 maybe? I could be wrong. What do you guys think? That's right, nobody's here. Colin Francis now up to the 01. Can he lap the 01 Andrew Carnoli the 4th? He is there. Will he actually try and go to the inside here? Not quite, but the L1 might try to pass the 88. Oh, Francis is there to the inside of the L1. The L1 almost hits the wall. Here comes the 30. And they will clear the L1 finally. Another car goes lap down. Lap 107 here. That's going to get Brian Glenn in that position, though. Possibly. No, he was not there. Was not able to capitalize on that. Reese cannot get around the 12. Francis might just pull away. I think this might be the biggest margin of victory would be this track maybe. Last time this was a crash fest. We had the 38 go around, but he didn't hit anyone. It was no yellow. So we stayed green here. Unfortunate for Voiles. Voiles probably pissed after that. I think anybody would be. It's also reasonable to say that. 36 minutes in, and we are 110 laps through. Francis, though, heavy traffic ahead. Can he start picking them up and putting them down? I will keep you with the race leader as I go to the bathroom. Alright, we are back, and man, it's Colin Francis and heavy car 3 wide with the race leader. Oh no, the 88 gets turned from the race leader. Nobody else hits the 88, luckily. But I do think we are under yellow because of that. I don't know what the 30 is doing. Everybody has to pass the pace car. Some people might get stuck a lap down because of this. It's gonna be very interesting for sure. Well, we're gonna take a look at it. They ended up going 3 wide. If the 30 got any damage, he might lose his lead here because of that. We'll stay on with the 88. They end up going 3 wide here because of that. And the 30 just turns the 88 because the 88 came down on Francis and Christian Bracken. Unfortunately, it gets in the leader's way. Nobody else hit them. They got lucky. Now, because of this yellow, I think some people are going to go lap down unintentionally. We're just going to let the caution period play out and go from there. We'll see who comes off pit road first. I doubt those guys are leaders. Now Troy is going to be your race leader. Francis, I think, did get damage from it, so they're probably fixing it right now. Hubert's losing a lot of positions in the 18. I don't know. 32's losing a lot. The 40. And that, there they go. Interesting. I think yep. I don't know. That's why I'm going to leave it green. Troy, I think, is the leader. And the 22. A lot of people are going to be lapped down. Caution periods are wild here. It looks like it is Troy over Dylan Abraham, Ben Park, Connor Cunningham, the 77, a Devin Smith, the 2, Josh Fox, 48, Ryan Keenan, the 10, of Andrew Carnoli, the 5th, the 99 of Dylan Rash, and the 16, Mitchell Hudek, all up front. Starting mid-pack, too, is the 22. This could get dicey. A lot of people are lapped down because of the yellow and the randomness of that. Here we go, back to green. The 18 got damaged somehow, so maybe he checked up and hit somebody under yellow. That's why Hubert was still on pit road for a long time. As we continue to sit with leaders in mix of all of the pack. I don't know where the 38 restarted. That could be from. Oh, Ben Perkins to the 31. Are they going to make it through that? Somehow, but they are still 3 wide right behind Troy. 3 wide with the leader. They somehow make that work. Ben Park's the leader now. There's still 3 wide back here. Ben Park clears for the race lead. Francis gets his lap back in the 30. As he fixed damage, it was on pit road. And Troy hits the wall in the 22. Now 3 wide again with Connor and RK. And the 41, Reese Schaefer blows up. Unfortunately, he was running top 10 all day. Ben Park right now hanging out the race lead, but here comes the 10 on the inside. Actually, the 16. Mitchell Hodak took the race lead. Still 3 wide back here. No, the 99, Dylan Rash took the race lead. I didn't even realize that. Oh, 3 wide with the leaders. Colin Francis, Dylan Rash now clears that. Somehow, some way, the 99 now clears. The 16 up in the second now. And unfortunately, Reese Schaefer also had a piston issue. As 3 cars, we had piston issues here today at Bristol. The 10 now, Connor Cunningham up in the 3rd. 4th is now Andrew the 4th. 5th, sorry. Josh Fox 5th. 6th is now Lingerfelt. 7th is now Dylan Ibrahim. 8th is Devin Smith. Ryan Keenan 9th. 10th, Ben Park. Is it only 10 in the lead lap? No. Actually, we'll see here across the lane. 10th is now the 22 of Troy. Troy's back up in the 10th. He started the leader, I think, as the leader. Now we continue to see if Dylan Rash can work his way through traffic. As there is technically still 28 in the lead lap. They're all just ahead of the leader. And Daniel Wells and Barry Compton do get another position as the 41 Reese retires with the piston issue, and somehow we didn't get another big wreck, which is good on them. I'm loving it. Alright, we are back. Dylan Rash now 1.3 ahead of the 16 of Mitchell Hodek. 1.2 now. And then heavy traffic. A 3 wide ahead of the leader. Is that going to work? 3 wide again now with the 88. Dylan Rash gets involved in this now. Now he's in the 3 wide and they clear the 18 of the 32 who were battling for the lead at one point, or in the top 5, are now both lapped down. That is unfortunate. Same with the 30. They were all top 5. After that, though, Dylan's going to pull away as the rest of them have to get through this traffic. Connor Cunningham has kept up with the 16. Hey Connor, how's it going? Surprisingly, no carnage. I thought Bristol would have, but we have not had carnage. You're running third, though. We've had 2 yellows. The 38 got spun, still in the race. Somehow nobody hit him. And the 88 got spun in a long green flag run, and nobody hit him, surprisingly. But we've had 3 blown motors. The 25 didn't even make a lap. The 20 and the 41. So far, it's been a pretty mediocre race, but a lot of people a lap down, 27th on back. Dylan finally got the lead after the yellow. Basically, the whole top 10 is different from what it was when the yellow came out because of pit stops and everything. Now we wait to see if everybody can get around lap traffic. 38, I think, is still pretty slow with the damage that they have. So everybody has to get around him still. And Dylan's leading. And then everybody probably has to get around. Where is it? Where is the 88? Christian Bracken, who also has damage from their wreck and getting spun out. Now basically we're just in a waiting pattern to see what happens. Because Dylan still has to lap the 88. I think the 88 still, yeah, still on the lead lap even though they spun and have damage. Barrett Compton is fast, but unfortunately, 3 laps down because they apparently had like a mechanical issue early on. I don't know why the 19 of Jesse Adams has 3 laps down. Looks like they're just slow. Oh, and the 8 goes wide there because of that. Allows Chris Melee to the inside for around 17th or 16th. Budget cuts. And now the 8, Colin Cropley falling back here. Gets passed by RJ Bishop. Here comes Emerson Arden now in the 15. Dan Park also clobbered the wall at some point in that long run, but his car looks to be okay. Maybe got, made it to the yellow and fixed it. Nope, they still had the damage. Don't know why Jesse went 3 laps down, like I said, but he has. Unfortunate for him. Joshua Balliet somehow up to 12th. Troy, who is also up in the front, 11th. You got 3 guys here. Actually, that's 9th in the mix of like 29th and 30th. He has the most laps led at the moment, but is in 28th right now because of the yellow. Who he's the one that kind of spun the 88 as they went 3 wide during the green flag run. Connor, you're trying to get around the 18 of Matthew Hubert, who is a lap down. So you can stay with the 16, who's passing the slow 38 now. But I think Mitchell Hodak is catching up to Dylan Rash. At least it seems like he is. Now the leaders have to get through the slow 38. This is always interesting, it seems like. Connor, you're almost 3 wide now with the 32. That was close. Here comes everybody else into this picture now. It's where we almost had a wreck last time. And that's a battle for 5th right there. The 2 and the 5. Or the 2 and the 10 for 4th, sorry. But it looks like the 10 will get to the inside of the 38. And now Fox is going to be stuck behind the slow 38 car. But there's a lot of double file back here. This could get interesting with the 38 now being involved. They're going to go 3 wide right here, maybe. Devin Smith thought better of it. The 16 not really catching Dylan Rash yet. There's still a lot of people battling though towards this part of the track. And 30 finally got around the 38. So they're going to continue to watch all the battles. Fox, I think, is still hanging on. Nope, just got passed by Devin Smith. Smith up into the top 5 now. Lingerfeld now trying to get up into 6th. He's to the inside of Josh Fox here. Dylan Abraham also trying to make a move up past the 2. Looks like the 2 might get back to the bottom though. And he does. They all figure it out. Goddamn fucking pace car. Dylan Abraham tries again underneath Josh Fox. Fox falling back here in this longer run. They're 3 wide back here. They somehow settle that. Ben Park was in the middle of that one. He's trying to hang on to the top 10. He actually gets into the top 10. Passes Ryan Keenan there. Ryan Keenan now falling back. Falls to 13th. The 09 and 17 are also for spots back here. Somehow they get through that. Dylan Rash catching up to some heavy traffic now. The 88 now. Gonna finally go a lap down with that damage. Nobody else out of the race. The 16 and Mitchell Hodak, they're catching up to the 99. With this heavy traffic, will he be able to make a move? Gets around the 88 quite quickly. Maybe not. Dylan Rash also right behind Dan into the inside of Bowen Adams there. Definitely slowing up the 99. The 16 of Hodak though. To the inside. Not quite to the inside of Bowen Adams. Tried to. Couldn't quite get there. If you could. That lapper of the 18. The 18 was the leader before that yellow. He was one of the top 5 people. And then somehow, as you can look at the hood, he somehow got damaged a little bit. The 88 might be your key to getting by this 18. Or you're just going to push the 18 maybe. Dylan's still pulling away. Will we catch her back up to the 88 yet? Nope. The 88's holding up to 6 right now. And now Dylan pulls away again. It's somehow, there's a bunch of passing going on, and then everybody's back to single file. Sometimes I never understand Bristol. We're just now under 200 to go. .187 is halfway. As we continue to watch Connor try to get around the 18. The 16 Hudak caught up a lot. They're just going through some thick, heavy traffic right now. And Bowen Adams just blocking the 16 quite a bit there. Hudak not happy. No. 16 now losing some time to the 9. Interesting. You guys are in heavy traffic now. I think. Yep, we're catching up to the 38 now with the leaders. We'll stay with Dylan here as that continues to happen. 9 finally gets around the 40. Dylan Rash almost turns Dan there. As now we're up to the 38. Hodak actually gets to the inside of the 9 too behind here. But Dylan is going to clear the 38 quite quickly. So will the 16. No, the 16 will not. He's going to get stuck behind the 38. But goes to the inside. They're 3 wide back here. You did get around the 18. That was close. The 40 might have helped you. Now you got 3 other left traffic cars. And now you're going That's not a good spot to be in. You might want to get back to the inside, Connor. Got to get past that 38 car. That's the one you don't want to be behind. He's really slow with the damage he got early in. Damn, Park making Dylan Rash's life hard right now. But his damage might be hurting him. Unfortunate for Devin Zimmerman, he might be going a second lap down in the 12. I definitely thought the 16 of Hodak would be catching the 99. Okay, I was right, he is. But for some reason, Bone Adams keeping up with the 16. Let's see what the 38's doing. With the lappers he's ahead of. Or the people he's ahead of. Actually, everybody's gotten past him pretty cleanly, okay. Basically, we're just waiting for pit stops now. And I have no idea when they pit. We didn't even get the green flag pit stops. And they were at like lap 105. So, here comes Dylan Rash. Trying to pass the 7 again. Can't quite get there. Connor now trying to get around the 88 of Christian Bracken, who got turned through that long run. Looks like Balliet now has the fastest lap at a 15.9. Counter at a 16 flat. And Andrew Carnelli the fourth at a 16.008. Top 3 fastest so far for today, but the 32 putting the pressure on. He was one of the top 5 fast cars in the first run before the yellow, and then he had problems somehow through that. Now he's 25th, unfortunately. The 16 has caught up to Dylan Rash. 99 cannot seem to get around that 7 car. Well, he gets to the 99 before he gets around the 7. Here, Mitchell Hodak trying, pounding the 99 of Dylan Rash now. Trying to get around, maybe we'll get a pass for the race lead under green. Hodak is there. Can he somehow find a way around this 99 car? Will this allow Bone Adams to get to him and unfortunately make him lose it again? Connor needs somehow get passed by the 32. He needs to get past those lap cars and have a chance at the lead as these two might start racing each other. Hodak is there. You let him by. Connor is happy with third. He just wants to be top 10 in points to be in the chase for the final 10 races. The 16 goes wide. Is he trying to get a run off the corner? I don't know. I don't think that's a smart move to do. But he's getting a big run back at the 99. almost got the 9 to him. The 16 also just slowed up once again. Don't know what's going on all of a sudden. Did he use his tires up too much trying to get back to the 99? Now he's starting to fall. 22 on the lead lap. Big traffic up here. Ahead of the leaders. Didn't even see this. Dylan should be careful with what's going on in front of him. Now where's the 38? 38's also making some traffic up there. Dylan and the 16 are caught up to the end of the pack. How will they navigate this traffic here? The 16 goes to the inside. Dylan Rash here for the race. Lead Mitchell Hudak. Here he comes. Side by side now at the line. The 16 will lead a lap. Dylan Rash now going to be stuck on the high line. The 16 trying to get through the traffic. And he is. Dylan Rash stuck, and the 88 almost gets turned by the 32. Can Dylan Rash get to the inside now? He will. Or it's going to be 3 wide, maybe. There's Hodak. Continues to pull away now. So he got around Causey with almost pretty good. Pretty quickly got around the 29. Now Connor has to deal with traffic back there. He's got the 32 and the 49. The 10, he's way ahead of the 10, so he shouldn't have to worry. And now they're all getting through the 38. And now, for some reason, it calmed down quite a bit. Dan's still staying ahead of the leaders. He passed a bunch of people there to gain some spots. Dan's now up in the 21st. The 16 goes high, might get Causey underneath him. Causey wants to lap back. And here comes the slow 38 now. Dan passing Voiles with ease. The 16 now is there. Now it ends up being a lot of traffic ahead of the 38. Once again. Dylan gets clear. Voiles getting past quite easily right now. Which is pretty good. That means no yellows. It's pretty calm for the moment for mostly everybody. Except for right here by the 38. Now can Dylan get around Causey and catch back up and stay with the 16? That's a good question for the 99. We'll have to wait and see. Now we wait. I wonder when pit stops will happen now. I feel like we've been green for a while. If I think how it would be, I think they can go like 125 is my guess. I think that's what they go in real life, 120, 125. I don't remember when we went back green. So maybe let's hopefully from here to 250 maybe. That's my guess. He lost a lot of time to the 16 that time. And the 16's right behind Dan once again. Connor's starting to lose time. Looks like the 10 might be catching him. Causey, though, seems to be pretty quick at this very moment, as he wants to get a lap back from the 16. As they're all starting to get jumbled up again. Maybe not, the 10's getting passed by the 30 now. We'll go through the top 10 here for a second. Mitchell Hodek is your race leader. Second is Dylan Rash. Third is Connor Cunningham. Fourth, Andrew Carnelli the fifth. Fifth is Devin Smith. Sixth is Kyle Lingerfelt. Seventh is Joshua Valiette. Eighth is Dylan Ibrahim. Ninth is Farron Elam Jr. And 10th is Josh Fox in the 2. This is a big jumble of cars here. And the 38 getting past like normal on this race. 16 still has, actually, looks like Rash is starting to catch back up. And I think, nope, looks like Connor's pulling away from the 10 again. And maybe catching the leaders now. They're in pretty heavy traffic themselves. All three of the top leaders in some pretty good traffic. Dan Park definitely holding this lineup with that damage that he has. Oh, Hodak finally goes to the inside of Dan. Dylan Rash goes to the inside of Causey at the same point. Dylan knows if he's making a move, he's got to make the move. Dylan having a bit harder of a time to get around Causey though. But this might give Connor a card that he can pass too. Or it might be 3 wide. Connor almost hits the 32 on Max Powers there. Powers now to the inside of Causey. Connor is also there to the inside of the 29. It looks like he will clear the 29. Now, Dylan seems to be pretty up to speed. All he has to do is get around Dan now. Because a lot of them are still getting around the 38 up here. Pretty single file for the moment. Other than people passing Voiles. Emerson not having the best of days in the 15 at the moment. But, I mean, 18's not bad. Top half. Top half of the field. There's 39 cars. You basically want to be, what, 19th or up? Max also was top 10 earlier, back in 19th. He's lost quite a few spots. How long till they pit? Take your guess, Connor. Because I am not sure. No. Dylan falling back now. But the 16 has the 38 ahead of him. He's going to clear the 38 with ease. The 38 gets pushed up the track now. Or not. Somehow it stays ahead of the 16. I don't know how. 16 lost a lot of time there. Oh, the 38 finally blew the motor. And he will be off the track. Unfortunate for Voiles. He tried to stay out as long as he could. It finally gave. And now he's out of the race in 36th completely now. 35 cars left. Race ain't over until the motor makes it all the way. Unfortunate day for those bottom four people. The only reason they're out, except for Voiles, he kind of did have damage. Maybe that's what caused that one. But the rest of them, he had a camshaft issue, probably from that wreck. And then the other four had piston issues, unfortunately. Now the 16 has clear track. Connor does not. He's still, quite ahead of the 10. 10 has clear track, but also has a lot of lap traffic to get through. Now we wait on pit stops, really. Connor, are you still here? I got a question for you. How do you feel about if I did an NR 2003, or not NR, but iRacing AI series? Because Ben and Dan have been asking me to do that again. Alright, we'll see. I do think it would be fun. Because what I might do is what I did before is I did a NASCAR multi-class series. Maybe we'll do that again. A 16, just open track. Nobody can touch him right now. Dylan can't get around the 7. I really know nobody able to pass at the moment. Oh, we need yellows. We need something to go on here. Oh, Dylan Rash screwed up there and now has Bowen Adams to his inside. This might give Connor second place. If he can get to the inside of the 99 here. Connor, though, goes high. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's going to get a run here on the 99. Needs to get back down to the inside. Dylan now has Connor to the inside. 24 is there. This is stacking up everybody around them. Second place, Connor tried, but Dylan Rash got a great run off the corner there. And Connor's not going to get that position. Still right back in the rear bumper of the 24. I don't know how he let that one slip away, but Connor could have had second there. But the 16 is now probably going to have the biggest margin of victory here today if he can continue to keep this up. And Connor goes a little wide. That might like cause to get he almost hit the wall. Let's go. Oh, pit stops. Pit stops. Pit stops. Dylan just pit. The 16 pits. Connor ends up staying out. We'll stay out with whoever stays out the longest. So the 99 and 16 have pet. Connor gonna get a lap led here. On the 24 pit here now. I don't remember when we went back green. I still think there's one more one more pit stop after this. Maybe not. 115 to go. And this might be to the end, unless we get the yellow. A lot of people, Connor's staying out quite long here. Same with the 10. Interesting, some strategies going on now. Yep, only 18 in the lead lap now, so not everybody's pitting here. I think Connor's pitting here the same. Nope, the 88's pitting, so they will come off the pit lane, or off of the track like there. Connor, if I were you, you better hope for yellow now. This would definitely help you out, I think. I always think at a track like Bristol, you want to stay out as long as you can. Especially, I feel like cautions are so much like more possibility here, especially in iRacing too. 110 to go. I don't know what kind of fuel tank. Everybody has, so many people have different fuel strategies going on. Connor's staying out long. Same with the 10 of Angel the Fourth. He seems to still be out in track. Will Connor pit this time? We'll wait and see. Running until it's out. Clearly. Oh. No yellow. Well, I heard that. You can tell how slow Connor is, unfortunately. Oh, there is a yellow. Devin Zimmerman right in front of Connor. He clears that. We're going to wait, make sure Connor gets to the line. All right, let's go find the 12. There's Devin Zimmerman. I do think it was him that spun. It was. It looks like Corey Chase got underneath the 12. And Devin was in 9th there. It spins him out. Unfortunately, does anybody else hit them? How lucky we are all getting here today. Emerson almost spins too. And we're going to go back to green here with Connor. Connor's pitting. We're just going to wait with the pace car. That leaves 3 in the lead lap. Connor, Ben Park, and Troy Salter. This could get interesting. Now, will cautions breed cautions? You never know. That could be a very big possibility here. And we're at 105 to go here. 105. Ay, 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 ay. It looks like Troy is going to be the race leader. It's Connor Pitt. So maybe Troy already did. Nope, Connor should be the leader. I didn't even see the 22. Yeah, so they all three of them pit. So it's gonna be Connor, Ben Park, Troy Salter. So Troy also somehow got damaged. And then Andrew the fourth in the 01 is now lead lap. And the 10 is lead lap. This is why I'm waiting. We gotta wait and see for everybody to go around. Are we coming up to the line the same? Just gotta survive. Pace car lights are off. You guys should drive to the front, I think. Yep. So your top 10 are Connor and the 24, Ben Park in the 21, the 22 are your top three. Then the 10 is fourth, fifth is Devin Smith in the 77, sixth is the 01 at the tail end lead lap, and then seventh is the 16 who somehow went a lap down and all that. Dylan Rash is eighth. Ninth is Dan Park, and 10th is the 32, and Max Power is all the way back here. So everybody's all jumbled up. We are back green. Sorry I was not up there for that, but here we go. Connor, Ben Park, Troy Salter, 24, 21, 22. Can these three survive the restart? Connor looking good at the moment, but Ben Park is right there. Now whoever gets to the bottom first might get this. Ben Park has an opening, didn't take it. Troy has not taken the bottom either. Looks like Connor will get to the bottom. And he does. This could be green to the end now. As everybody else jumbled up back here. Will Troy survive this? He has damage. He will not keep up with Ben Parkins. He's losing a lot of time in that 22 car. Oh, three wide back here with Troy. Three wide's not always the best at Martinsville. Getting a little close there. Still three wide. They get through it. And it looks like Connor is going to drive away from Ben Park. And 8th, 9th, and 10th are all 2 laps down. 21st on back is 3. 33rd, 34th is 4. What a day it's been here at Bristol. Connor now just trying to get around Brian Glenn and put him another lap down. All he really has to do is cruise around. I think Troy has major damage with that right side damage. He's really slow right now. Someone's in pit lane. The 8 of Crowlin Cropley is blowing up. That is the 5th car today to have an engine or mechanical issue. And 09 and 97 bumping into each other back here. Interesting. Ben Park definitely falling back. Oh, he gained a little bit there. And Connor. Maybe there's a lot of different tire strategies still going on. It could still make this interesting. I mean, the 10 and 77, if they have clear track, could be catching up. Why is the 09 on the apron? I don't know. Looks like he might be having an issue. Unfortunate for Carlos Gutierrez here. Also on the bottom of the track. Now on the pit lane. Oh, Connor lost the lead. We're gonna go see why. Sorry, Connor, I missed that. I don't know what happened, but Connor back here, RJ Bishop goes underneath him. He gets stuck in the high line. And here comes Bowen Adams. He goes, Connor just stays high. Ben Park was on the low line. Ben Park, actually, Connor almost got back to the bottom, but Ben Park stayed on the bottom. Connor still stayed a little too high. And Ben Park took the race lead. Just like that. Now Connor has 2 cars between him and Ben. Ben said he wanted that race win. However, Troy is about 7 seconds back. He's right there. The 10 seems to have some pretty good pace right now. So 16.4 to the leaders 16.3. So we'll see. The 10 waiting for the long run setup to kick in. I guess we'll see. Remember, under 100 to go, Connor. You're gonna have to step up. The Park brothers right here. Ben, will he let his brother by to get a lap back? The 7 car right behind the 21. 2 laps down, but in 7th place. Adam Gardner was on the apron there. Don't know what the 1 was doing. Ben Park almost gets turned by his brother Dan. Heavy traffic for the race leaders. Ben Park up on the high line now. Might get stuck up here. Needs to get back to the bottom line. Here comes Connor now. Is this going to allow the 6 is also going to get to the inside here. Ben and Connor right by each other now. The 6 to the inside of the 21. Connor gets back to the bottom. Will the 21 and Ben Park be able to? He will not. Here comes Matthew Huber in the 18. 18 goes high. Can the 21 finally get to the bottom? I think Ben will. But Connor takes the race lead because of that. Didn't think we were actually going to have a battle for the race win here. With how this race is going early on. Here comes Ben Park. He's driving back towards the 24 car. However, that 10 car was 10 seconds back. It's 7.8. I don't know what the 10 has in that thing. But they had made up like 3 seconds. Never mind, they lost some time there. Under 75 to go now. Connor trying to get around the 6. right now. Jay McDonald. Looking to the inside and couldn't quite get there. Ben Park looking to the inside of the 24. Is the 24 feeling the pressure from the 21? Or the lap cars ahead? Same with the 21 car. A lot of people around them right now. The 8 it was just an engine issue. Unfortunate for Colin Craftley. Connor got a good run. Will he get to the inside of the 6 now? Trying to. 10 back up to 7.8. He gained more time again. Ben Park right there. Oh, the 49. Looks like they had an issue down on the apron. I think it's still green. Was that right? Was there somebody in the apron? Oh yeah, the 49. Don't know what's going on with Chris Melee. Looks like another mechanical issue here today. Will he make it? I don't think he's going to. He's at 5 miles an hour. 4, 3. Oh, Ben Park lost the spot. The 99 Dylan Roush got in between them. That's unfortunate for Chris Melee. We'll see what happens with him. Connor right back in the bumper of the 6 again. Ben Park though loses time. 4 people on the lead lap. Connor slowly starting to pull away. Maybe his car is falling off. A lot of traffic ahead of the 24 though. Connor though goes wide. Is he gonna lose the spot to the 99 now? Not quite, but that was dangerous. Don't want to do that again. He goes back high though. Here comes the 99 Dylan Rash. They're all jumbled up now trying to get around this 9 car. Oh, 9. With Carlos Gutierrez. That was close. Connor almost threw the lead away again. Now Ben's having a hard time getting around the 09. The 10, 6.8, gained another second. 10 probably has a lot of traffic though to go through. Connor still stuck behind the 6 car. What can he do to get around him? Ben Park still stuck behind Dylan Rash though. What can he do to get around the 99? 99 is 8th. He's probably just trying to get a lap back. Here comes the 99. They're caught back up to Connor. Chris Melee had a clutch issue. He is now out of the race. 33 left in the race. 4 in lead lap. 3 lap down. 8th on back to 20th at 2 laps down. 21st to 27th 3. 28th, 29th 4. 5, 6, and 8 as the rest of them. Connor finally looking to the inside of the 6. Can't quite get it done though. Now that allows Dylan Rash to close back in, and Connor goes wide again. Don't know what he keeps trying, but he keeps trying that middle of the high line. Almost lets the 99 get under every time. And here comes Ben Park, finally gets to the underneath the 99 of Dylan Rash. That might allow Ben to settle in now and try to catch with 50 to go on Connor Cunningham here. That 10 car though, 5.9 back. He is catching. Will there be enough time for the 10 to enter the fourth? Still has a lot of people to get around, a lot of time to catch up in 50 laps. We will continue to monitor that. As we continue to watch Ben try to keep up. Lost a little time to counter there. And here comes Connor once again. Still stuck behind that 6 car. Ben closing in on him in this 21 car. Connor in the 24 trying to hang on to the lead. Connor needs to get a run in that 6. It's holding him up now. 3 times Ben got into a groove. The 10 finally falling back once again. Connor close to the 6. But not quite there to do anything yet. Oh, Connor gonna go high again. That allows Ben to close in. If he does that one more time, Ben might be there to take advantage. Ben is there though. Connor almost hits the wall. I don't think they're gonna hit the pit again. This should be to the end. Well, looks like Connor's starting to pull away again. Ben lost the rhythm. Now I'm feeling tired. It's 1:30 a.m. Connor is still hanging tough for the moment. Ben Park closing back in ever so slightly. Fastest lap of the race still Joshua Balliet and Dan Park. 975, 985. Connor at a 16.000 flat. Slowest lap of the day. Still 38 of oils. Had damage. The 25 not even got one lap done. Didn't even get the time set though because they were on pit road. Connor finally gets the 6 and is going to lap them, and he's going to put a car between him and Ben Park. This might seal the race. Unless Ben Park can get around that 6 car. Or will the 6 try to pass the 24 once again? Here comes Ben Park. Can he get to the 6? I don't think he's going to be able to. I think Connor finally got around lap car. Can he check out Ben Park trying to move the 6 now? There's still a lot of lap traffic ahead of these two. Will that play a factor? There is quite a few lappers. Well, Ben just stuck behind the 6. We got the slow 09 ahead still. Don't know why Carlos Gutierrez is having a problem here today, but his car now seems to be the slow one. Here comes Connor into that picture. As Carlos goes down on the bottom right now. Connor is there. Almost hits the 9 car. Puts him up the track. And Connor clears him with ease and he's pulling away. Troy hanging on to 3rd right now over the 10. And the 0-1 at Andrew the 4th is 5th. Father and son are 4th and 5th for Andrew Carnelli the 5th. Andrew Carnelli the 4th. 4th and 5th. Both having a great day. As for the other father-son duo, Bo and Adams is 18th. Jesse Adams is 26th. They're doing okay. Ben Park losing time. I think Connor's checking out and is probably going to win this one here today. The 6 cannot get around the 09. This might give Ben Park a chance to get around the 6 though. Not quite. The 10 lost a lot of time now. And here goes the 6 finally. No, he does not. Never mind. Will Ben Park finally make a move on the 6? He will not. They're losing a lot of time now because of this. Ben's going to go high. That's going to allow the 32 to get to his inside. Never mind, the 32 cannot make that work. Oh no, Emerson having a problem. He's blowing a motor. Another car down to Bristol. Motors are the issues here today. Some racing going on around the track. Especially right here. This is right in front of Connor. Got Causey. On Adams, Dan Park, Adam Gardner. All ahead of the 24 right now. At the 15, an engine issue for him. That's unfortunate circumstances here today. Connor continuing to pull away. That's going to probably put, yeah, Emerson's going to drop to 33rd. The 09 might get to, should get to the 15. That's going to drop us to 32 cars left in this race. Connor tries to continue to pass these lap traffic cars. Not too many battles going on around the track. Ben did get around the 09, but got passed by the 32, which hurts him, and he's got to get around Causey and Bone Adams now to get to Connor Cunningham. Belliet, 25th, with the fastest lap. Unfortunately, the thing went a lap down early in this race and has not been able to get it back. The 10 and 4th has a lot of people to pass if he wants to catch up. I assume Connor or Ben Park had the most laps led, but Colin Francis in the 30 car, where are they? The 30 did lead a lot of laps in that early green flag run until that yellow came out, so he could be up there for most laps led today also, but who knows? We will have to wait and see at the end. As Connor's still trying to get around Dan Park, maybe Dan's trying to help his brother out. But Ben still 3.1 back. I think it's a little too late for Dan Park. Trying to help out Ben Park. However, for both Park brothers and both Andrew Carnelli, the 4th and 5th, this is going to be great points there for all of them. Same with Connor for being top 10 for the chase, hopefully. We'll see what the points look like after this one. Top 10 is what you need. Oh, the one Adam Gardner blows up in front of your leader. And down goes another car. Connor now trying to pass Dan Park here. Yeah, apparently all DEI cars blew up today. Connor on the apron. And the one goes out with a piston issue. 31 cars left in this race. Dan trying so hard to hold up the 24 car. Connor, don't jinx yourself, man. I'd be more worried about all this. The people trying to pass each other. Connor goes to the inside of the 7 once again of Dan Park. Dan trying to fight him on the outside. Can't do that no more, and Connor finally gets around the 7. Only 3 laps to go, sorry, for Connor Cunningham here. Two laps to go for Connor. Coming around, turn 4. Connor's gonna hit the white flag here. As long as his engine keeps up, he shall be okay. Clear track ahead. This will be great going through. Coming off of turn 4, though, Connor is going to come to win here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Ben Park. Where the fuck? What happened to Ben? What happened to Ben? Did he pull the fuck? Ben Pitt. Did he think the race was over? He pulled the mark, or they were running low on gas. He still gets fourth, but that's unfortunate for him. We're just gonna go through the top 10 in the results. Season 4, race 6. And we'll be back with the results and the points here in a second. Alright. Process. Season 4. Race 6. Race 6. Well, we had 2 yellows for 10 laps, 10 lead changes for 7 different leaders. Now we'll hit results. Connor obviously won. Led 106 laps here today. You did lead the most. Troy Salter led 5. Andrew Cannoli 5th. Actually, several just got through the top 10. Connor, Troy Salter gets the 2nd place, with Ben Park doing whatever he did there at the end. Andrew Carnoli the 5th, up in the 3rd. Ben Park falls the 4th. Andrew Carnoli the 5th and 5th. Sorry, the 4th and 5th, the 5th and 3rd. Mitchell Hodak 6th, Dan Park 7th, Lingerfeld 8th, Max Powers 9th, Dylan Rash 10th. As for your people that led laps today, Connor Cunningham 106, the lap leader of the day. Troy Salter led 5. 13 for Ben, 49 for Hodak, 85 for Dylan Rash, 93 for Colin Francis, who dominated the beginning of the race, and 24 for your pole sitter, Barrett Compton. He's probably your headache of the week. Compton, yep, started on pole, lost 29. Andrew the 5th, though, improved 25 spots from 31st up to 3rd. And of course, your diehard racer, Carlos Gutierrez, last one on track, all the way back in 31st. Everybody else, I'm back out of the race. And we'll go take a look at the points here. After that, Andrew Carnoli, the 5th, takes the points lead back, 41 points over Farron Elam Jr. now in the 17. Connor Cunningham, with his first win on the year, is up to 8th in the points, gets into the top 10. Ben Park up in the 4th, plus 9. Dylan Rash 5th, Ryan Keenan 6th, Matthew Hoover 7th, Troy Salter up 10, up into the top 10, plus 10. Mitchell Haddock 9th. Colin Francis, minus 6, stays. Luckily, just into the top 10 for the chase. And Francis, yep, they are 14 points behind. Max Power is 10 points out of it right now. Causey, Bishop, Emerson, Lingerfeld just outside. Lingerfeld gained 11. I think he's the biggest mover today, other than Troy Salter. Your biggest loser looks like Angel Gutierrez, minus 12, minus 11 for Luna Farmer. Towards the bottom, Devin Smith, unfortunately, 40 points still from passing Colin Cropley, who blew up. Smith not having a good year at all. Smith was top 10 at some point in this race, and then all the yellows and everything happened, and unfortunate day for him. Your three champions, Adam Gardner is 35th in points. Voiles is 29th in points. And Dan Park is 33rd in points. So all you, the three champions of the series are all 29th or worse. So that is something. And we'll just go take a look at statistics. Nobody after Bristol has completed 100% of the laps. That is unfortunate. Nobody has 2 wins. As for top fives, though, Andrew Carnoli the fifth with 4 top 5s on the year. Everybody else 2: Ben, Connor, Colin, and Farron. Top tens, Andrew Carnoli the fourth or the fifth. Sorry, I keep thinking the fifth has 4 top 10s on the top of that, with Ben Park, Connor, Luna, and Hubert with all with 3. Nobody has 2 poles. Laps completed, it looks like Troy Salter has completed the most with 1,153. Then Dylan and Farron with 152, and then 1,151 for Connor and Andrew Carnoli the fifth. Laps led, however, Connor is now leading it for the season after Bristol with 207 over Colin Francis 117, Bone Adams 106, 105 for Andrew Carnoli the fifth, and Dylan Rash 87. Miles completed is Troy, obviously with this, and I don't think Bristol got the biggest margin of victory. I still thought that was going to happen, and it did, with 6.89 for Connor. And nothing else. That was the only thing that I had here today. It was Troy. Was it Troy that has the most laps completed, 1,153? So that means he probably has. Where's Troy? 99.9% of the laps completed, and 99.8 for I think that's Farron. Yep. Uh, Other than that, let's go see where we're going next time. We are going to going to Nazareth for the next race. We'll see you guys there. Peace out. Have a good night, Connor.